All right, we're back with another English lesson. Is everybody ready? I can feel your excitement, right? Well, maybe not, but it's going to be fun. First thing we're going to do some more L and R because we can never do enough L and R, right? I know everybody really loves the L and R sounds in English. So we're going to do some more of those, and we're also going to do a little bit of TH sound because that's also, I think, really difficult for non-native speakers. And finally, we're going to do kind of another tongue twister for people who remember She Sells Seashells by the Seashore, which I know everybody's favorite, right? So we're going to do something like that, just for fun and just for fun. Okay, first we're going to do L and R sounds. The first one we're going to practice is the difference between the words berry, like the fruit berry, and belly, which is kind of like a children's way of like talking about our stomach, our onaka. So, for example, that looks like a tasty berry, like being fruit. Or James has a really fat belly being my stomach, which I do, by the way, have a very fat belly, which nobody needs to see. But anyways, so let's practice that again. Belly, you got it? And berry, which is the fruit, and belly, which is my fat. So just whenever you want to remember the word belly, you can just think of my fat, and I think you'll always remember it. Maybe. But don't think too much about my fat. The second thing that we're going to do today is we're going to do some TH sounds. Now, these are pretty tricky, so, just listen carefully and tell me what you think. The first difference we're going to do is between the words three, like three, and tree, like key. So let's practice those together. Three, tree. You see the difference between the sounds? The th sound. Kind of like we put our tongue between our teeth, although I don't really like the whole tongue kind of thing. But it's three, and then tree is a more hard kind of sound. The second thing that we're going to try a difference between is the word clothing, like clothes, and closing, like shimeteru, like the store is closing. So let's try it again. Clothing, like fuku, actually, and closing, like shimeru. So close, kind of sound, and clothes, the clothes sound. Yeah, I know that's really tricky. So, just listen to my pronunciation a few times, which isn't perfect, but, listen to that a few times and see if maybe it, helps you to understand the difference a little bit better. Our final thing today we're going to do is another tongue twister, and this one is with the sound of W, which I think is really difficult for some Japanese speakers. So we'll do that, and before I do it, this tongue twister talks about an animal called a woodchuck. And it's, I don't know how to explain what a woodchuck is in Japanese, but it's kind of like a beaver. The animals that have like the big teeth, and they chew wood and they throw pieces of wood around. Maybe it doesn't help at all. Okay, let's go directly to the tongue twister. Okay, are you ready? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Now, chuck, to chuck something, is kind of slang in English to throw. And woodchuck is the animal we were just talking about. So, one more time. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? One more time, really slow. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? One more time, really fast. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I know, it's really terrible, I know. And I should feel really bad for even saying that one, because most Americans can't even say that. That's how difficult it is. So I'm sure everybody's brains are really tired today because of this horrible lesson. Excuse me. Horrible lesson. So rest, relax, take a deep breath, maybe eat some ice cream. And we'll be back with another English lesson next time. And remember, having fun is the most important thing. So don't stress out, just relax and enjoy. See you soon.